So I noticed over the last couple of weeks, I've been quickly approaching 1,000 subs, and I just really want to thank you to everybody that subbed, liked, commented, and shared so far. So if you're new here, welcome. I'm Sean. This is Sean's Drum Cave. What I do is I buy, sell, restore, and collect vintage drums as a hobby. I have a full-time 9 to 5. When I started this channel, I really didn't have a clue to what I was going to do. I just figured I wanted to start sharing some of my vintage kits. And since then, I've added some restoration work into the mix. And I think going forward, I probably focus a little more on the restoration work while also sharing maybe some before and afters of the restoration work I do. Plus some kits you guys still haven't seen in my collection. So as of right now, I have 30 plus drum sets in my collection, 60 plus snare drums. And going forward, I'm probably going to add some comparison videos, maybe some differences in the plies, shells with re-rings as opposed to shells without, some different snare drum comparisons. My main problem is time I can dedicate to this channel, but I definitely have plenty of ideas for content going forward. So I'm going to wrap this video up, a little tour of the drum cave. So this is as you walk in the cave. Get some cymbals. I get cymbals everywhere. There's my cymbal display. I have just enough room to tuck a kit over here in this corner. There's a rack with some snares on it. Slingland Buddy Rich, some Rogers, Gretsch, Premier. There's a little Ludwig breakbeats tucked away down there for my grandkids, which I got to get set up again soon. So this is that set, one of my black Cortex sets. It's a monster. I love that set. There's a better view of my cymbal display. One of my snare drum racks, some Slingland, some more Slingland, that silver anniversary I just got, some Tama, some Ludwig, Acrolite, Black Beauty, some wood snares, a Sound King WFL, my Acrolite reissue 6.5, some Rocca badge drums, bronze, brass, and my 6.5-inch Black Galaxy, which have gone up quite a bit in price and kind of hard to come by. Some more Ludwigs, an old Slingland cocktail drum I restored. Some more snare drums up there and some random stuff. That black and gold WFL set, I do have a video on my channel of it. So you can go back and look at that if you're curious. My stainless steel set that I got to do an updated video on. My black Cortex set I did a video on. My Jelly Bean set I did a video on. I did a video with most of my red Vista lights, although I do have another, I have the 13 for it. My main setup's 14, 16, 18, 24. I do have a 13, and I have another 22-inch bass drum that goes with it. A lot of my sets, somehow I ended up with 2 bass drums. And I don't play a lot of double bass, but it is what it is. My Thermoglass set, which I did a video on. I did a video on most of it. Again, I did the 14, 16, 18, 24. I have 2 24-inch bass drums and a 13 and a 15 that go with it. So it could really make a monster double bass set. This is another Thermoglass set I haven't done a video on yet. Big Power Tom set. Some black Cortex drums, which I did a video on. That's the one with the converted 13-inch concert tom. I converted to double-headed. Some gold sparkle 26-inch Marching bass drum. Some more random gold sparkle drums. The Slingland Natural concert tom set. I did a video on that. I did a video on that Natural Premier set. It's my 86 Quartz Gray Yamaha Recording Custom. I did a video on in the past. I should probably do an updated video on it with better sound. I did a video on the Sonar Performer. I did a video on the Slingland Silver Sparkle and the Black Chrome. So all these videos are on my channel. If you're curious, you want to go back and look. There's a video on the Mahogany Slingland set. So here's kind of a panoramic of the back part of the cave. The stairs going up to outside. And then there's a panoramic on the other end of the cave. And this is where I would consider probably my main setup, even though I never know which side I'm going to play until I come down here that day. Whatever I feel like. And then if we go over here, this is an area I set up on the mechanical side with a bench. And I do some of my restoration work down here. I do a lot of it out in the garage, in my shop. But this is nice for assembling stuff, and I have all my pots here, and it's just a little area I can come down on Sunday mornings and work on drums if I feel like it. So once again, thank you to all my subs. Thanks to everybody that's followed this channel thus far, and I really appreciate it. And take care, guys and girls, people. Thanks.